What is up, YouTube? So we are back with a full day of eating because I am dieting for a holiday, which is actually a little bit away, to be fair, in start of September. But the thing is, I want to see like what's the limit, like how shredded can I get. I've been early I think it was 165 pound, or just below that. I think the lowest I've ever been is 158, but I just don't think I'll get there ever again. I was at 19 then, so the lowest I've been in a long time was 165. I am currently 174.6, I think I was this morning. I was 180, so we're down 5 and a bit pounds, which is nice. First thing I do in the morning, OxyShred can. Sometimes if I don't want a fizzy drink, I'll have the powder form of OxyShred. But then on long fasted cardio days, I use the OxyShred Hardcore, or the last couple weeks before holiday, I'll take this every day in the morning. That's just the hardcore stuff, so stay away from that. One thing I've been doing to help with like curbing the appetite, just because I find it easy anyway, is to try and delay that first meal as long as possible. So I never eat before 12 o'clock anymore. I did have this thing where I felt like I needed to get up, eat, go to the gym, come back, eat again, and it become a bit like methodical and a bit forced. And sometimes I thought to myself, am I even hungry, or am I just eating because I'm telling myself I should eat before I train and I should eat after I train and this, that. So I'm just doing it based on what works for me. This probably might not work for everyone, but personally this is what I like to do. But it's 11:30 now. What I'm gonna do is have, I've already had OxyShred, and then I'm gonna just do 15 minutes on the treadmill. I've got a treadmill at my house. Come on, life hack that is, I'm telling you now, so good. So I'll do 15 minutes. I'll tell you why. Normally I'm doing 30 minutes of cardio, but I'm gonna do 15 on the treadmill. I'm then gonna show you what I have after that. And then tell you what my session's looking like for today, and then we'll get straight into the food side of it. So yeah, sit back if you're on the treadmill. I'm suffering too, so yeah, let's go. Right, so pre-workout going in, I'll show you everything I put in this drink as well. So this is going to be a heavy leg session, so we are going to need quite a big bit of pre, to be fair. This is the best pre-workout flavour I've ever had. I've tried a lot. Do not exceed 1 scoop. Shut up. Anyway, 2 scoops of that. This is the Pride King of Pre-Workouts EHP Labs Sour Slap flavour. Yeah, it's Sour Slap. Tastes like rainbow candy. You know, like rainbow candy bells. Sensational. Anyway, I was gonna eat before I go, but I actually don't feel that hungry. So when you're dieting, you need to listen to your body, and like, this is what works for me anyway, is like, oh look, I can eat at 12, it's 12, and then that means psychologically I must eat now. If you get to 12 and you don't feel hungry, don't eat. It's like, because it's only gonna hurt you later on, because if you eat now and you're not hungry, you're then gonna just crave more food later in the evening, and I promise everybody gets them night cravings. So if you can delay that first meal as long as possible, then so good. Like if this was a hydration supplement or an EAA supplement, I just drink it all day. But getting to that, right, we have my big trusty bottle of water. And I'm going to show you everything I put in there for my intra workout. So first off, we have creatine, obviously. Let me get this little scooper. Right. And then we have glutamine. And then let me get the last two, which is this. Oh, I think that's running low. Psych! I've got loads of it, mate. Right, so we have glutamine, creatine, mango flavour EAAs, which is so good. I spoke about this in another video, it's so nice. And then kiwi strawberry sports hydration electrolytes. So this is electrolytes but running low, so I've got Fuji and pineapple flavour as well, so it's probably going to be like a little tropical mix. I make this, take this to the gym with me, and then I'll tell you, get my phone. This is the session that I'm on today. If you do want me to send you over my training sessions, just drop a comment down below and I will fire you over the whole program if you like. So today, right, so legs. We've got 4 sets of hack squat, 3 sets of Romanian deadlifts. We've got leg press, single leg extensions. We've got seated leg curl for obviously hamstrings. We've got hip adductors, seated calf raises, and then an ab finisher, which is hanging leg raises. Pardon me. Savage workout, honestly. It feels horrendous by the end of it, but legs is always one of them things, isn't it? It's like, oh, I don't want to train it, but when you get through it and you're like halfway through it, you think, yeah, this is good. So yeah, I'm gonna train. I'm gonna keep this to a full day of eating. I'm not gonna put any gym clips in this. If you do want a full week's worth of training, and like I'll show you my push and bicep session, all my sessions for the week, leave a comment and I'll get smashing through them. But yeah, let's go train. And we're back. That was, because I'm filming, I left later than I would have liked to. So we done 15 minutes incline walking, we done leg session, and then we done 15-minute recovery run. So I done 3K, so just 5 minutes per K. So meal number 1 is about to go down. We've got organic oats, whey, almond milk, some cinnamon and maple syrup. So I'll show you exactly. So we've got this cooking here. I'll have greens and quadriceps mixed together, and then my tablets are NMN, Men's Performance Multivitamin, CoQ10, curcumin, omega-3 fish oil and ashwagandha. And then this is what I have. So I have 30 grams of whey, organic oats, 250 ml of almond milk, and then I have sugar-free maple syrup. So let me just put you back over here and I'll read out my, I'm hot. Right, so meal number 1, let me just get it up. Right, here we go. Right, so meal number 1, including the greens, is 437 calories. That takes my daily total. Well, my first meal is 50 grams of carbs, 8 grams of fat, 32 grams of protein. So this is meal number 1 going down. I will show you the rest of it. You obviously don't need to see what this looks like at the end, but that is meal number 1. I will see you when I get to meal number 2. I need some water as well. So when I come back from the gym, I will fill this bottle up and I will have a serving of electrolytes again. So yeah, that was a hard one. Right, we have done some errands and meal number 2 is going down, which is probably like every person that's got a sweet tooth will love this one. So we have 250 grams of this Greek yogurt. We have 50 grams of blueberries, a little bit more on the strawberries, which was 60, 30 grams of whey, 10 grams of dark chocolate, and then some sugar-free maple syrup, which is looking like this. Sensational stuff. So let me read you out. So that meal there is 479 calories, and that takes our daily total to 78 grams of carbs, 25 fat, 87 protein. So I'm gonna get this in, watch a bit of YouTube, and yeah, I'll see you at the next meal. Also, I just clocked when I sat down with the food, you guys probably looked at it and thought, you're missing 2 ingredients. There is organic cashews and organic almonds in there, so 10 grams of each of that. So apologies peeps, that is in there as well. Right, so it is time to eat again. So we have meal number 3. Yeah, I had to check then. So meal number 3, depending on, by the way, the meals that I have today, I have them based on how I feel in regards to when I have them in the day. Sometimes I'll have this first, other meals later, but it just depends on how I'm feeling. Normally, like leg session for example, I have the highest carb meal after the leg session. So meal number 3 is 4 large eggs. Come on, big up Tesco. Spinach, organic extra virgin olive oil, and because I have a Sorry, because the GoPro died, but because I have spare calories and it's not super strict at the minute, my favourite sauce of all time, Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. So this meal will take us to, so this meal is 434 calories. That takes us for the day to 118 grams of protein, 51 fat and 109 carb. So I will talk to you about this day being slightly different to other days when we wrap it up and I tell you the total calories. So I'm going to enjoy this omelette. See you in a bit. So this is the omelette. Look at that, mate. I am the omelette king. So I'm just out walking the dog and this is my afternoon sweet treat. It's just a white Oreo grenade bar or any protein bar that I decide on the day, but today's is white Oreo. And keeping something small like this in, the sweet that I like, knows that I've got something to look forward to in the evening. And yes, it's not a cookie or a donut, but this is good enough for me. Obviously, when I get deeper in the diet, these are normally the first I get rid of. But yeah, 232 calories, 10 grams of fat, 20 carb, 21 protein. So, hang on, I will get the phone and tell you exactly. So adding that protein bar into my day is taking me to 139 grams of protein, 61 fat, 129 carb. So there is obviously dinner and something else I have after dinner. So I will show you that when we get to that. But as for now, it is me and the little dog over the park, just getting my steps in, making sure I hit them 10k. And yeah, I'll see you for dinner. But you can't complain when the sun is out, can you? Get out, get active. It's good. It makes you feel nice. It's a good way. To be fair, I'm quite lucky. I go out, obviously, in the day, go to the gym. Sometimes if the weather's nice like this, I'll do my cardio in the morning, like out and about. But obviously in the evening, that's the best time to walk the dog, and it's actually nice to come out and get some evening sun and just relax, listen to a podcast, do whatever I want to do. It's just peace. So yeah, I'll see you at dinner. Right, so dinner is going down and we have from Gold Standard Nutrition this little bad boy here, the crispy chicken and egg fried rice. So this has 50 carb, 14 fat and 33 protein, 469 calories. They do loads of different flavours, so I just mix it up. I like having something different for dinner. Obviously this isn't the most cost effective, but for convenience and taste, and it's enjoyable, so it works for me. I don't always have these, I just have these as and when I feel like it. Sometimes I'll have chicken with rice and I'll meal prep it. Just depends on what I'm up to and what I'm doing. So this is what I'm having for tonight's dinner. So when I add that in, let's have a look. Right, that takes us to 172 grams of protein, 75 fat, 179 carb. So this is actually very simple. Just goes straight in the microwave, 5 minutes, stir it, 1 minute, enjoy. But yeah, check them out. They've got loads of flavors on there. They haven't sent me these, I paid for these, so that's how much I like them. Bought from these guys for years now. But yeah, I'll explain after the last thing I have before bed why this diet today is going to be different than let's say a Thursday. I will do a vlog on what I eat on a Thursday, so I'll save what I'm eating then for that video. But I'm gonna have this dinner and I'll see you. Hello mate. So the grand finale is Isopept Chocolate Decadence. I literally only tried this for the first time yesterday and it literally tastes like strawberry chocolate Nesquik. So this is probably my favourite whey flavour the EHP Labs do. It was vanilla ice cream of the Oxy Whey, but the Isopept Chocolate Decadence is like by far the best. So let me add this in. So we've got 40 grams of Isopept. So let me just change that. And then I will tell you. Right, so that takes our grand total to 2,244 calories for the day. I'm going for 2250, but obviously it doesn't really matter. I'm a few short. I'm not going to try and hit it if I don't need to. So that wraps up the day with 206 grams of protein, 75 fat and 180 carb. So what I was telling you about with Thursday is a lot of people have a higher carb diet on days that they're training / leg day, for example. They call it like the zigzag diet. However, where the leg session is so taxing, I actually don't have much of an appetite off of the back of it. So I actually have my lower carb day today, and then when the DOMs kick in tomorrow and the next day, I go back to my normal higher carb diet. So stay tuned, because on Thursday I'll do another day, full day of eating, which is what I eat on days that are my normal carb days. But this is what I eat. Hope you enjoyed the vlog. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Peace.